Hello, hello, everybody. Here I am again. You guys tired of me already? Hello, Sophia, Clavier, Demon Kiyomi. Evo, how are you? Hey, Zombie. How's everybody going? So, I don't know if you noticed, we have a little ribbon up here. And this is for everybody that, like me, are struggling with the loss of the Bauer. First come, first served. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but I managed to get into Bauer and there was a glitch in Dixie's website. So I put a little ribbon here because I won't have my Bauer. This is my way to suffer. So you guys can suffer with me. Oh, and I made some tea for myself and I completely forgot about it. So you may see me drinking some tea alongside with the stream today. Another thing that I'm gonna use this stream for is to test another camera. Yeah, so you were there as well? Yeah, that was... Everybody has been through that at least once in this hobby, I think. Hey, Oscar. Hey, man, how are you? Long time no see. How have you been? You tried to buy one to flip and you admit that shamelessly like that? Oh, okay. Yeah, so Oscar, I just reminded of you because my Aquaria just exited customs, so I should be receiving it next week. Yeah, that's okay. All right, so I was saying that the other thing I want to use this stream for is I have a new camera and I'm using a proper capture card now and not what I was using yesterday. I would like us to see if the sound stays working as I activate it. So let me change. Yeah, we'll have a couple of things. We'll have Bruto 60, the Lily 58, which I already know that doesn't that has a problem with diodes, and we're gonna have the MT3 Godspeed that I have right here right now. So, all right, let me go to the side camera. So this will be the side camera, and I'm gonna use this to show you guys stuff, and so you guys can have a look at my lovely cable management that I have here. So tell me, guys, how is the sound right now? Is it chopping like yesterday? Normal? All right, so it seems like we're gonna have this camera and this camera now. So, hey, iBurley, how are you? All right, so let's start with the MT3 Godspeed. I think I bought, if not all, most of all sets. Oh, and give me 1 second. My cleaning lady was here and she tried to organize my mess, and everything that I used to open boxes is far from me, so hold on. Trying to shake my nerves, my first open mic. Really? Wow. Man, that's awesome. I envy you. That's something I always wanted to somehow try, but never got the guts. And I really enjoy comedy shows as well. So best wishes for you. Hopefully you break a leg. All right, let's get to it. Man, a lot of chat, a lot of people here today. Sounds good. Unboxing therapy. There you go. Yes. Hello, Protein Bro. How are you? Welcome back. Yeah, good luck, man. Did you jump on the... Yes, I did. I completely forgot I purchased one. Is there any news around that group buy, Oscar? Oh man, I bet you're very nervous. But that's good. Is that a very known place for comedy, for open mics? Hey, MK Tyson. Thank you so much for the follow. And hello, Pedro. How are you? There we go. As I told you, there's a bunch of stuff here. Very well packaged as well. Oh, the only comedy club? So I guess that's a known place. But hopefully you do all right. So let's see what we got here, and let's test that other camera down here. So what do we have here? Mesh drop. This is arrows. It's kind of hard to see, but this is arrows. Let's go back to the top. So yeah, let me... Arrows. What do we got here? Split space bars. Apollo Milky Way. 7U space bars. Micons. Solar alphas. Novelties. The planet keys, yes, for sure. Apollo Mycons? Did I get 2 Mycons? What was the other one? Yeah, very good packaging. Oh, Mycon Accents was the other one. Mycon Accents, Apollo Mycons. Yeah, very cool. So solar alphas. But hold on, did I got 2 solar alphas? I think I did. Yeah, I got 2 solar alphas, maybe to use in 2 different boards. I think so. And then we have Apollo mods. Cool. All right. Now, one thing we need to define is which board we're going to use to put it on. I was thinking of putting it on my Nova Touch, my Norba Touch actually. What do you guys think? Do you guys think a Norba Touch would work? Let me get it and then we can decide together. So this is what I had in mind. Yes? Okay. All right. Okie dokie. Let me take out those caps and then we can start looking at kit by kit and deciding which ones we're going to put in here. This isolated escape is always a pain to take out. Don't know if I will be able to. There we go. So one thing I need to be careful with this kit is... Actually, do I have a tray for this? I think so. Because I don't want to mix row 1. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Hello, hello, RPH. How are you? Did you see my ribbon here? I'm grieving for the lack of Bauer. So I'm gonna use this this tray here that I have. I've been using it for my JTK. I think it's the JTK Photo Studio or something like that. But I think it's better if we use it for this because the rows are very important here. So I'm gonna just put that into a bag and afterwards. We can use this tray for that purpose. Such a shame, yeah. That's my only way to grieve, man. With this ribbon. I wish Dixie would see it and see my suffering. Grief by buying more keeps, yes. That is the idea. Okay. All right. So I guess what I'll do is I'll put it here. Hey, Kangba. Welcome back. How are you? Yeah, like to be honest, I only tried for lefts because I was at a cafe. I was working out of the mall with a tethering connection, and PayPal took a long time to return after being redirected there from the store. Hello from Paris, Fifi. Are you in Paris or are you from Paris? Fifi. Yeah, mine was 400 and something. I bought the aluminum version, not the brass version. From Belgium in Paris. Cool. How do you like Paris? Is it too hot? I know it was really hot past couple of days there. It seems like MT KBD 8X is probably my best bet in price range I'm looking for, but they're out of stock. Yeah, that was a group buy that ran recently, and it's almost sure that when they ship, they will have extras. Oh yeah, Clavier is from Belgium as well. Oh, there will be only 40 or 50? Okay. Oui. Très bien. I think this basically is all the French that I know. Je ne parle pas français, I think is the other phrase that I know how to speak. I don't even know if that's right. Voulez-vous danser avec moi? All those very useful phrases. Je veux danser avec toi. Okay. That I understood. But I suck at French. I want to take classes eventually. Way better than your Portuguese. Thank you. I guess. Almost. That is Spanish, actually. You want to say onde está a biblioteca, not lá, and not donde. Take out the D and then you're good. But you almost got it. Oops. I knew it. Hold on. Où est la bibliothèque? I know that sounded terrible. I apologize up front. Is this from here or is it from... Man, taking keycaps off sucks. It almost fits. So did anyone else here try to get the Bauer? My question is, should we give this ribbon to someone else? Am I doing this right? This is probably not. Yeah, it is. Man, I mixed everything up. I didn't want to mix. So those two are not from here. Didn't even try. Yeah, I was so happy when I got the confirmation. But I knew that something didn't smell right as well. Okay, so there are a few here that don't belong here. Where do they? Yeah, they belong to the one on the top. Which one is wrong? I think this is wrong. And if not, we can pretend it does. So what are the things you guys are looking to buy next? I am looking to get the GMK DMG. There are extras coming out soon. I'm also looking forward to... I got into the number 2 Rev 1. So that's GMK Sparta. I think, and again, I'm colorblind, so if what I am about to say is just BS, don't be angry, okay? But isn't Sparta very close to GMK Olive? I joined GMK Olive. That's the only reason I don't know if I'm gonna join Sparta. Phosphorus? Yeah, I am not a fan. Oh my god, yes. The new 9009 with R5 for me is mandatory. That's gonna be awesome, like really, really awesome. Okay, now the rest, we put it down here and we should be good to go. Oh, okay. Sparta has red. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember Sparta from the top of my head. But yes, it's olive green. But does Sparta have green as well? Or am I trippy? We can open it here. Hold on. While I do this. Let me see. GMK Sparta. This is Sparta. Okay, yeah, I think I mixed up. Maybe. Oh, yeah, no. This is not what I was thinking from the... Oh, this is very nice. Yeah, I may join this. I like it. Really like it. There are so many good sets out there. GMK Merlin. I joined GMK Night Runner. The Froyo is very nice. And so I have a couple of sets that are shipping. Just got shipment notice today for the Skidata. And I'm super excited about Skidata's Relegendables. Let's see. Legends? Relegendables. I don't know. But you guys know what I mean. Relegendables. Say, I don't know. Something along those lines. Let me see if I'm able to close it. Yes, I am. We're good. Do you know what Relegendables are? Are one of those caps with a transparent plastic. Yeah, you can change the legend. Relegendables, yes. I just want SA Douch. I had SA Douch and I sold it. All right, time to check the kits and then we can decide what we're gonna put where. So again, this is the Apollo Milky Way. And you know one thing that I hate about how Massdrop ships those things? Why the hell do they pack individual keys like this? I mean, what's the point? Do you wanna poison the world with plastic? Is it not enough to have one plastic on top of everything? You have to individually do it? What the hell? And then you spend like 30 minutes going through this. It's a major pain. Extra truck bags, yes. Oh, that's the reason? That's to prevent scratching up? Okay, if that's the reason, then I think I accept it. That's true. But I mean, people ship, when you buy something, people say, do you want it on a tray or do you want it on a bag for like $10 less? And I've never seen them being scratched. But I mean, I see a point on what you're saying. I think you're right. It may be due to the possibility of them being scratched. But that's the thing. When you wait 6 months, you don't want to wait another 30 minutes. You want it right now. You had to wait the 6 months and all the shipping, and in my case, shipping to the proxy, shipping to the proxy, from the proxy to Brazil. You want immediate satisfaction. All right, I think I'm gonna put those things on the Afro. I think that's what I'm going with, and I'm doing blocks of those creams and then blocks of those blue. So 444, something like that. We'll see. Let's see. 30 minutes is nothing. What else? 30 minutes. Satisfaction 75. Yes, I got into the satisfaction 75. That's awesome. Thermal or Polaris or 7V. Tough call. If it was for me, I would get the... I think I would get the thermal. Mostly because I am not a big fan of 75%. I prefer 60%, and I think the thermal has one of the most, innovative mounting systems, which can be good and can be bad, but... Oh, I see. Yeah, the thing is, lag ruins the jokes. I completely forgot about the instant satisfaction thing when I read the satisfaction 75. So yeah, instant satisfaction 75. Or I think the correct term is even instant gratification, something like that. But can you guys see how much of a pain it is to go through each one of those one by one? Yeah, I am not a fan. I do have... How many 75%? I have two 75%, I think. I have the LZCLSM, 3 actually. The KBD 75 version 1. And then the KBD 75 version 2. I think that's about it. And I did get into the Satisfaction 75 mostly because I really like the knob. Yeah, but tearing it apart is almost the same RPH. You see? It takes almost the same time as opening them. That's why I don't even bother tearing them apart, because it ends up taking the same time. I know because I did this with MT3. I really like the knob. I can change the ribbon here as well with a more colorful one. I don't mind. Yeah, imagine having to bag all of this. Oof. No thanks. All right, so here's what I think. There is obviously less blues than there are those creamy ones. So I'm gonna choose one to be my escape. Maybe this one. And then I think I'll have to put like 4 here. Let's see. Oh, they're different rows too. Okay, hold on. So this one is not going anywhere because it's a different row. Let me take it out. If I can. Yeah, really hard. Come on, help me out. Yeah, those tight tolerances are good for the eye candy, but it's really hard when you're trying to take caps out. How can I do it? I think it's gonna live here forever. There we go. Okay, let's make sure now that we get only row ones. I will need to check if I have enough for all the F keys. Come on, I needed one more. Nope. So So let's put them here and then we can figure it out. How I don't know why. Add permitted term. I have to ban you now, Clavier. Are we gonna miss one? No. Is this row one? Doesn't look like it's row one. Yes, it is. Okay. All right, so we have planets up there. We'll have to figure out what to do with the rest. Okay. We have Apollo mods. Let's take a look at the Apollo mods. But I think Apollo mods are the orange ones. No, they're not. I was wrong. Okay. Let's take a look at this, but let's not put it on yet. Hey, Gondo, how are you? Oh, and I forgot. I think did they do this with that one? No. I had times when they would staple the trays too. Yes, I heard you got Godspeed as well recently. Okay, I'm not gonna put those in just yet. Let's see what else we got, and then we can decide on those mods. But let me show you the mods. Hold on. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, very nice. I don't see... I know that a few people complained about the text being a little not straight. But I guess we'll see. All right, let me set this aside as I unbox the rest. What is this one? This is the Solar Alphas. We're definitely gonna need this one. What is way, way cooler? Here we go. All right, this we can put on. Yeah, I have the MT3 Dev TTY, and I really like it. You didn't like it? I honestly like it a lot. Way better than SA to me. I don't like SA very much. I like it visually, but don't like typing on SA. Yeah, and it's interesting how different it is in person than it is when you see in pictures, right? So what switches and tabs are those? So those are actually, this is a Tope board called NovaTouch, and they are compatible with MX. That's why you're seeing, you know, them so different. So you can think of an HHKB that accepts regular keycaps. This is too high for 40 or less, but very nice for a bigger keyboard. And apparently a lot of people like 40% with the high profile. Did I miss out on build? No, you did not, Johnny. We're just trying this new Godspeed MT3 on my Norba Touch. So you did not lose anything. Really? I think there is a dip dish F and J, no? At least on my... Here, there is a dip dish. Are you saying that the dip dish is hard to find? Are you gonna lube on stream? I don't think I will lube today, no. I still need to lube and put on the silence rings, but I'm not gonna have time to do that today. I have a lot of things to unbox. Sorry. Oh yes, I still need to finish that lubing guide. We had some new developments, if you will. Oops, I forgot the J. New developments on that liquid lube that we tried the other time. I think I figured out why it disappears, and I'm still curious to try it. So we're gonna have a second lube stream in the future, but I'll make sure that I announce that with some anticipation or a little bit ahead of time. So, but today we're unboxing MT3, and then after that we're gonna unbox the Brutal 60 and the Lily 58. All right, let's see what else we have here. We have Apollo Micons. I do not use HJKL. I use HHKB arrows, which is basically around here, I think. Let me see. Yeah, it's here. Up, left, right, and down. You're gonna be banned, Huzi. Because, do you see this ribbon here? I'm grieving because I got power, but then I got a refund. So you're not allowed to say that word on our stream today. Sorry. I'm messing with you. Yeah, I was on the group buy, and I got refunded. So, do you guys think I should go with Micons? That's why we have this black ribbon here. So, I'm considering going with Micons, but let's see what else we got. Yeah, I may go with them. Let's see what we got in terms of novelties and whatnot, and then we can decide. All right, here are the novelties, and I think they're pretty cool. I think we can use this for our escape. Let me see if I can give you guys a better view of this. It's gonna be hard. So we have plenty of novelties. And I think at least the Godspeed is something we should definitely use for the enter. Now the question is, should we use the white here or the yellow Godspeed? What do you guys think? I'll let you guys decide while I unbox All right, let's... Yeah, I was thinking white because the yellow may conflict with the alpha keys. But I don't know. Let's... you guys tell me what you prefer. We have 1 vote for yellow and 1 vote for white so far. Yeah, I think I'm going with white. So now here we have another, this is the same thing, so I'm not even gonna bother. I bought another solar for allowing to have 2 boards with this set at the same time. So we can move this one aside. And finally we have the Micon accents. All right, it is this, we're going with white. So let me grab it. Easier said than done. So we have some more Micons here, but they are accented. I don't think, maybe, nah, it's gonna be too much. Too many colors if I use this here. Let's not do that. Oh, and I forgot to put the, the bottom row, I just realized. What am I thinking? Old people. Do people lube Tope or are they just naturally pretty smooth? They do. They do lube. It's a pain in the butt to do it, but people do it. All right, I don't think we're gonna use anything from here. At least for now. What else we got? We got some different color space bars. We may or may not use it. We've got some odd shaped space bars that we're going to not use for this, maybe for a 40%. And then we have different color arrows, which we may use. No, it's not even different colors. This is the arrows kit, because I think it doesn't come with arrows naturally. So here we go. What lube do you use to lube your springs? So Johnny, most of the time I use the same lube that I'm using for my switch. So if I'm using 205, I use 205 on the springs, but otherwise I prefer to use oil. So maybe 105, 104, or 103. A lot of people actually prefer 103. So when I'm not using the same lube that I use for the switches, I mostly use 103. And now, of course, we have to open those. So I strongly advise 103, but the thing is, I've been back lubing a lot. I'm just afraid that I overlube. Yes, that can happen. I had that happen to me. You just need to pay attention when you take your stems out. Take a look at 1 or 2, and if they are overlubed, if you feel they're overlubed, what I do, and I had that happen to me, I got a new bag with no lube in it, and I did the same thing as if I would if it had bag lube. Yeah, sorry, if it had lube. So what I learned is that it will take a little bit of the lube out, and eventually it will even out. So try that if you overlube. So now I need to figure out, so this is easily right, this is easily left, this is down. No, I don't know if yeah, this is up. Okay, cool. All right, so are we all in favor of doing this? Doing mycons? I mean, I like it. All the steams and spring into a bag and squirting some lube in the... Yeah, so the way you do it is you get a bag, you squirt the lube in there, you know, a generous amount, but not too much. And then what you do is you like do this to the bag. You kind of, I don't know how to say this in English, wrinkles the bag. I don't know. You do this to the bag. Then you open it. And when you think that it's all even out, yeah, you massage the bag. When you think it's completely even, you can throw your stems in there. And you basically, it has to be one of those Ziplocs that you can seal, right? You blow into it until it's like this, and then you close it, and then you shake it to spread the lube evenly on all the stems. Use like 1/5 PF from Switch Mod. Do you think that is too much? What is 1/5 PF? I'm not sure. I don't think it's too much. I think it may be good or a little too little depending on the amount of switches. Yes, only linear switches. Don't even try doing that on tactiles because of course you're gonna lose the tactility. Okay, so I think that with those, what you do is you don't have to respect the actual legends. You just need to respect the rows, right? So this is row 1. I don't know which one of those are row 2. So I'm assuming this is backspace, maybe? Let's see if this seems like it's the same row. Yes. All right. What is... So I'm gonna put something like this, at least for now. Oh, 1/5 of 3 milliliters. So I don't usually I don't measure it. What I do is I put a little bit, then I massage, and then I see if the lube is even and if there is not too much lube. So, but I think 1/5 may be too little of 3 milliliters. I think it would be too little for like 60 or 70. I think it's too little. Try that and see if you think that the stems, when they come out, they are evenly distributed with a thin layer of lube. And depending on the lube you use, it's really hard to over lube. But 205, with 205, you can easily over lube. Yeah, I would do a little bit more than 1/5. Yeah, you have to shake it like for a long time. And the good thing is that when you can reuse it, right? Depending on the amount that's left, you just put a little bit more and then you do it again. Exactly. Okay, so now I need the caps lock or control, which I'm suspecting is this one. And I also suspect that this is tab. It isn't. Tab must be this one here. Let me see. Yeah, yes. So now we need the... I'm gonna put this temporarily here. I know this is gonna look wrong. Okay, now we need the control. Too big. Now I wonder if we'll have enough. I think so. Hey, Kengpa, thank you so much for the cheer. Mantenha as boas vibrações. Not like this, but like this. Yes, good vibes. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. Really, really appreciate it. I want to say I asked this on Clavier chat and he said people just haven't been lubing switchings long enough to know yet, but any idea how long it lasts before you need to relub? I have boards that have been lubed for a couple of years. Not a couple of years, but 1 year. And I didn't have to relube them. So I think what Clavier said is pretty accurate in that sense. Okay, so I think this is menu because we only have one, so... Oof. Let me move that here. My God. I don't wish my worst enemy to have to pull those caps from the first columns and last rows from this board. I'm digging those terminal keys TGAT you have on alt. Yeah, I very cool, right? I'm liking them as well. And then, of course, the space bar. All right, I think the only thing missing is this here. Let me see if we have keys enough to put here. I think so. Oh, this is delete for sure. So it is delete, home and page up, page down. So home and page home and this is supposed to be insert, so I may change it by this. Okay, I think we are done. So let me read. So I think only in a few years we'll know, yeah, when relubing is a thing. I agree with that. Oh, you use a thin card to take it out. That makes sense. Is a lighter blue. The enter key. Oh, the enter key is white. This is a novelty. This is like to stand out. I don't know if it's doing it. The key would... Yeah, I would probably change this. I'm going back to find if I have a blue key like that. So I'm not leaving that like that. It's killing me as well. I think I said that I was going to go back. But the problem is that there isn't a key like that, only with the alpha collar. Which I think we can do, the alpha collar. Let's try. Let's try the alpha collar. Hold on, let me find it. Yeah, let's do it. I don't think it's as bad on a TKL. There, better? Let's try the yellow enter. I agree. I think it may stand out more. Let's try it. After all, this is a democracy. Yeah, I think I like it better. You? Yellow, abort for escape. Maybe not abort, maybe something from here, like the Godspeed symbol. Let me replace that. And I like how you guys ask me to change only the easy keys. Ah! I wish I had a card here. Yeah, this is going to be particularly hard. Hold on, let me try something else. There we go. I like it. What do you guys think? Do you think you can bag lube Holy Panda with... No, man, don't try to bag lube Holy Pandas. You're gonna basically kill the Switch. Seriously. Oh, you mean alpha color here? Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. I have it here. Yeah, I like your idea. The DuPont, yes, it's really good. I have been using that a lot. 2 blue here. I mean, maybe. What is the idea? Trust me, Sophia, I am triggered by this badly. Bigly. But there's just isn't mod colored. They are Krytox, Johnny. They are the same. DuPont is Krytox, so they're the same thing. Krytox is just a brand. I think it was done by DuPont, and then it was sold in America to another company that I forgot. It is a normal. Should I revert to this and this? Yeah, they are great. I used it on my last builds. Okay, so keep it as is. Yes, 105 and 205, they're great. The mix is the best one because you don't even have to worry. There is no mod pipe, I'm telling you. I'm gonna show you again. Unless there is some here, but this is spacebar, so I doubt. This is spacebars as well. So just to recap, let me zoom out again. This is one of the kits. This is the other kit. This is the other kit. And this is the other kit. There is no... And no mod colored. Is my F12? No, it is like that. I can show you. It looks like, but can you see like that the profile is correct? I don't think there is a yellow space. I think the only spaces we have are, unless I didn't see it. And I like alpha colored spaces usually. Yeah, we don't have yellow. I think we do have, no yellow spaces. So what do you guys think? This is a good shot for the video title. There we go. Sorry for the shaky camera. It's gonna stop eventually. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased. And it's interesting how the profile looks. It's very comfortable to type. And I can already see that I have wrong. Oh no, it's the flipped spacebar. I thought I had a wrong. You like the new camera? Yeah, this is not new. I just haven't been using it. Let me grab this so you guys can listen to the sound it makes. Let me just mute. Hold on. Oh wow, this thing is. Hold on. Oh, I'm not seeing. Hold on. Yeah, the MT1 is my old microphone. The one that I use now is a Shure. Let me mute myself so you can listen to it. And remember, this is not looped. Yes, Iberly, I have the SM7B. All right. Okay, let me move this aside and we can go to the next unboxing. Let me just get it all. Well, you only missed the Godspeed unboxing and you missed my new camera. That is an old camera that I repurposed. So now we get this other angle. All right, let me move this aside so we can start unboxing the rest of the stuff. Hold on. So Protein Bro, I was using, let me get it. I was using this cheap Aver capture, and I think it didn't have enough processing power to do the camera and the audio at the same time. Now I'm using one of those 4K, what's the name? Camlink from Elgato, and I think it solved the problem. Yeah, and the odd thing is that I use the capture card that I showed you with my microscope just fine, but my microscope is not 4K. It is HD only, so 1080. All right, let me take this out of the way as well.